Hey guys, Big J here from the Centre Bounce. Boy, oh boy, round 4. Mate, no more best 18. It's all done. It's all finished. And my boy Max Gorn scored well this week. It was a good week. Hope you guys enjoy. Stick around for the whole thing. Mate, can't wait to show you how the team went. Let's get into it. Ooh, look at this. Big J, this week we scored 2006. Now, I was being a bit cheeky and I looked at the team before. I think it was just before the first game on the Sunday, and we were up to about 2080 projected. I was like, yeah, gonna do really well, gonna score really well, whatever. Obviously, scored the 2006. Now, it was Kevin 07, 2007, but we got scaled down 1 point. So that sucks. Season rank just over 2K, into the top 1%, as you guys would have seen from the thumbnail title. Mate, I'm very, very happy. Nice to be averaging, just around the 2K mark, which is okay for right now. Once we check out the rankings as well, you'll see that we're not too far away. Everybody due to the best 18 is really, really tight. So it's kind of like, hey, what do you do now with our teams, which is going to decide a lot for us. There are some injuries. There are definitely some holes and some players that we need to move around. But if you guys did not see the stream on Sunday, or not on Sunday, on Thursday, where, decided not to get Humphrey in, decided not to get Marich in, which, we got Bice, we got Morales, and we got Bailey Smith in. Worked out okay. Did some finagling. I'll show you guys the team. I'll tell you what, I love Ben Patton. Ben Patton can feed my soul. 1 second. No, that doesn't work. Let's do that. Ben Patton can feed my soul. This was the team from last week, as you guys saw from the thumbnail. Lockie Whitfield, 148. Yeah! Massive score. I was a little bit worried too, because Whitfield has a tendency to taper out at just over 100 points. It happened last week. It almost happened this week. Bang, went big. The floodgates came open, and was very, very happy with that score. Zorko vice captain as well. Didn't get suckered into TDK. Didn't go Max Gorn like a few people did. Went Zorko. Thought he was going to go big. Didn't go big, and then Lockie Whitfield worked out quite well. Harry Sheasel 144. Now I know a few of you have traded out the Shees. I don't know if he's going to stay in the position for very much longer. He did very well, especially early. I think he was on 50 points at quarter time, which is bonkers. But North Melbourne lost, and lost by a lot. So maybe they'll try and put Sheasel forward. I know a few people are saying Caleb Daniel and Hardiman need to be the halfbacks. Sheasel needs to move up the ground. We'll see what Clarko comes up with, because North are in shambles. Jordan Clark, I wish I got Sinclair at the time that I could have got him. Unfortunately, we didn't. 101 is not great. Now, as Freo do better, Clark's scoring goes down because the ball's not in the back line. And it felt like a couple of times as well that he just bombed the ball forwards, which is not what we want to see. Matt Roberts, 77. I think he was very, very lucky to get that score. The gods were looking at him and said, hey, here's a junk time goal. And he got the junk time goal, and then scoring jumped up. We ended up losing Trainer. And funnily enough, Bice was in this position, right? So if we have a look at here, Bice was here. I was going to loop Trainer with Bice. DPP allowed me to put Trainer from here to get Patton down here, to get Bice there. So I ended up going Bice on field as the flex instead of Cornerstone. So obviously there's a bit of nice discrepancy worth of points there. Hence why flex is fantastic. Trainer did really well. Cash gen starting to go up, which is really nice. Similar to Reed, I think we're going to be able to hold these two for a long time. And I think even Patton might be coming back. From memory, let me quickly pull up the AFL website. I had a look at this just before. Sorry, fellas. Caminiti's doing very well too. What is Camo? Camo, if you're watching, congratulations. 36 marks in the AFL. Congrats to Camo. But you guys can't see it because my head's in the way. They go Caminiti, 36 marks. Currently leading the AFL for marks. Nick Larkey on 14. Riley Thilthorpe jumped up. Jesse Hogan jumped up. Darcy and Fogarty as well jumped up. Let's make this work. We just have a sneaky look. It's good to start tracking some of these guys in the VFL. just because you can have a look and see where they're scoring. So North played Sydney. North did well. North might actually bring in a few players, which would be cool. Probably not Miller Bergman, but George Wardlaw might come back into next week. I'm thinking, where is he? Mr. Loves to kick goals. Finbar Maley may come in as well. But if we have a sneaky look, Ben Patton, 98, 28 disposals. So last week he did get 31 disposals and then 28. So if there's a space for him in the team, he's slowly building. Not like, hey, he's not building, not doing very well, and then he won't end up playing, which is not what we want. That might work better for us. If we have a look at the rest of the team from this week, Jordan Dawson, nice 124. Very, very happy there. Sucks that it was against North Melbourne played? No, North Melbourne played Sydney. Doesn't matter. Connor Rosie is one that I'm really disappointed with and needs to go. Cop the tag again. And if you want to beat Port Adelaide, apparently you tag Rosie and not Hall Francis or Butters. I don't know. Adam Chera, 99. Spent a lot of time on the bench again, which isn't great. Just seems to get locked into the bench. His scoring was there. Capability is definitely there. When he's not in the midfield, he's playing half-back, which is nice because he gets a few intercepts that way. But just seems to bomb it long, and it just sucks. Like, the capability for him is so much better. And his price is getting pretty close. Like, he plays West Coast this week, so hopefully he scores well. I mean, everyone's scoring well against West Coast. But, mate, if he doesn't, we're in a bit of trouble. Same with Clayton Oliver. Like, his scoring's there. Cool, he'll make a bit more than his... No, his break-even is lower than his projected. So, could lose some money. These are two guys, at least Clayton Oliver. Maybe Cherry gets a pass, but at least Clayton Oliver that we would have hoped to get that 120 average. That's why we brought him in. Underpriced primo, has had a decent preseason, no drug scandal, no casino saga, no anything. Cool. Just ends up with the 98. Callahan needs to go as well this week, 72. Now, he did do some crappy things. But against other people his price, like Will Ashcroft, the Lego who's on fire, Callahan's actually lost money, which really sucks because some people brought him in. But Callahan's actually lost money since we started with him. And Whitfield's great, but GWS mids, I just don't trust. I think there's a few players on the team that just go big. And today we saw Darcy Jones go massive. And he was never a selection ever in Supercoach or just in the team in general. And he still went big. So something to worry about with Callahan. He could come back next week, go big. I mean, who are they playing this week? Let me quickly check. They are playing St Kilda, so maybe not. But I would not be surprised after I trade him out and potentially Rosie this week. They'll go 120, 120 just to spite me. Heck, Horn Francis went 150. So if that's something to talk about, cool. O'Driscoll, 46, was expecting a lot more, was close to 50 points at half time. Got injured and is potentially out for a while. So we'll see what happens there. I'm doing hypothetical trades with him trading. Just heads up there. Ashcroft, nice to have kept him. So I was very happy with, as you saw in the intro, very happy to keep Pal Pepper. Because, hey, at 87 and a 74, cool, no worries. Kept him, 87, very happy there. They were versing the team that a lot of people score against. So no worries there. It's actually pretty crazy. If I pull up fan footy, Fast and the Furious fans. Let's make this work. Fan footy, Brisbane. Now, the scoring doesn't show much, but the score differential is freaking high. Actually, that's not that high. Sorry, I thought it was quite high, but that's okay. Anyways, nice to see Levi Ashcroft with an 87. So that's all right. Maybe I'm mistaken. Right. Live and uncut, everybody. Live and uncut. Moraes, 43. Hopefully he's not dropped. Still has a negative break even, which is great. But, yeah, didn't look that good. Was playing a bit of halfback. I think Logan Evans went out early. And then, yeah, he kind of just had to cover positions. Lindsay didn't score much. Henderson, big disappointment. Camporelli, hopefully back this week. So Lindsay and Camporelli, hopefully. You'd hope that Henderson holds his spot. Max Gawn, 122, very, very happy there. Tom DeConning, 101, whatever. Isaac Rankin, 81. McRae, 100. Bailey Smith, 108. So good on debut. Caleb Daniel, if you can stop shanking the ball, please, and kicking to opposition. I heard a really bad stat today. I think David King was talking about it. Caleb Daniel has taken the kickouts 24 times, and 4 of those have led directly, like kicking to the opposition or kicking to a guy that's under pressure, to 4 goals for the opposition. That's off a guy that's got dedicated kickouts. It's not great. He needs to do a lot better. That's why he was brought into the team. And yeah, the role will still be there. He'll still be making enough money, whatever. But mate, it's not fun. Davidson, 54. I think he was a bit more fumbly. No 100-plus games from him this week. But keep him on. Pal Pepper, 74 as well. Got a few free kicks. And similar to Rosie, like Rosie got 5 free kicks. Pal Pepper got 3 or 4. That's the reason why they're scoring so high. But hey, we'll take it. I think he's still got a negative break even, which is great. So no, not negative 20. So should still score okay from that. Riley Bice we brought in. Kako will come back this week. And then Stone with the 29, who's a little bit worrying for me. I need that cash gen. So yeah, it's not great. My trades for this week. Now, I wanted to bring in a few other players, and it is only Sunday night. So things may change and whatnot. It's all dependent on O'Driscoll, what happens. Actually, I'll show you a bit of reasoning why. So rankings at the moment, number 1 ranked is on the 8,464. So if we have a look at where we are in total points, we are only about 340 points away from number 1. It sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. The top, however much, I think I saw Hippo's Supercoach, and shout out to Hippo. I think I saw Hippo's Supercoach, and let's pretend 200 points away. So that would make it 8324. So 8324 at the moment is only ranked 68. Like that's 200 points. Best 18 has gone from, hey, everyone are slowly like this to really close, which is what we want. So I can make up 200 points. I just need to find out how to do that. And you get a lot of that from matchups. So, hey, the poorest scorers at the moment seem to be whoever's playing Richmond, whoever's playing North Melbourne. Now, I don't have Bailey Humphrey, and I'm not going to get him in. And whoever's playing Richmond and West Coast. So West Coast, North Melbourne, and Richmond are the really tough matchups, and the good scoring matchups too. So what I'm hoping to do is bring in at least someone from those teams, or someone who's going to get a bit of the ball. We'll see what happens. So there's not a huge amount of downgrade options, but the ideas that I wanted this week, I don't think I'm going to wait. Like, I'm not going to bring in Horn Francis now. He's always going to be available at that 500K mark. I don't think he's going 150 again. Heck, if he does, cool. But I don't think he is. So just an apparition. And hey, I wish I had him. Complained a lot on Twitter, complained a lot on the chat groups. Hopefully you guys don't hate me too much for that. But the plans this week, Rosie out, Callahan, who's losing money, Nod, potential ankle injury. We'll see what happens with that. What I wanted to do, it gives me a lot of money. And I need to bring in some primos who hopefully are going to be keepers for the whole year. And I say that as I'm going to bring in Will Ashcroft. 130, 120 back-to-back. Looks really good. I think he's got a low break even of 26. So he's going to make me a little bit of money. I wanted a Dunkley. I wanted a Lockie Neal. I can afford Lockie Neal, I'm pretty sure, if I do what I'm going to do. But I don't know if he's the right pick for right now. Let's go Clay Hall in this week. I wanted Dudley into the team. I have been talked against it. So, okay, we'll see what happens there. But Clay Hall should keep his spot, negative 78 break even. And then I have enough money for a Brayshaw, which is who I want to bring in. Now, Brayshaw, super gun player. You guys all know about him. He's going to score well. And yeah, he's a player that I wish I had started alongside of Jordan Dawson. So to be able to grab him now works out quite well. Let me just complete these trades, and we'll see if I can get a Lockie Neal in, who I think will be a keeper for the whole year, but we'll just check. If I can't afford him, I can't afford him. Lockie Neal. So I don't have enough money for Lockie Neal, regardless. Cool. Okay. Makes things a bit easier. If I got Dudley in, fantastic, but I don't have enough money for Lockie Neal. And I kind of like the Ashcroft to Ashcroft passing, so we'll see how that works out. Looks like that may be the team for right now. I think Lindsay does come back. So it frees up something. Midfield does not look great, but we'll take it as it comes. Let's smash the optimize and we'll see what happens there. Oh, where is Lindsay gone? Oh, Lindsay's over there. Okay, Clay Hall, Morales on, Kako over there. We'll figure this out. I'm thinking vice captain and captaincy so far this week. Whitfield did well. Potentially, I think St Kilda get up a lot of points to half backs. I'll probably go Andrew as captain, which frees up a few things for us. Maybe a Jordan Dawson at home. Maybe if I had someone from this guy, we could go TDK against Collingwood. Guys, let me know down in the chat, how's your team going? What's your plans for this week? There's a lot of options, and I'm going to start doing some more round review stuff throughout the week. I want to put out a few more videos for you. Going to tap into the, hey, I know we do we do review crew on Mondays, but I want to try and do maybe a Friday, Saturday review just before the end of the games as well. So, guys, let me know down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Because here at the Centre Bounce, we do the hard work so you don't have to. Supercoach is a game. And the biggest thing for me is just realizing that, and for you guys too. And hey, doesn't matter if you spend a bunch of trades, as long as your team's getting better, it's getting more solid, slowly marking off a lot of people that, would not be selections and now turning into selections. Make sure you try and get a primo in every week and have those cash cows is probably the big thing. I decided to go the cash cow route last week, ended up saving my butt, got Bison, got Moraes in. Hopefully you guys did all right.